welcome back to our yoga and mat Pilates series. Today's class is class 3. We are moving through a 20-minute Vinyasa practice and you don't need any equipment. Let's get started as we are in a comfortable seat. You might like to rest your arms down onto your legs, maybe closing down the eyes, and just offering ourselves a few moments to settle, to anchor our weight. As our body falls into position, the sense of steadiness can resonate through our mind as well. Let's take a smooth breath in. Pause at the top, and then a controlled breath out. Pause at the base. Continue. Inhale, sipping in the air. Pause. Full exhale. Pause. Continue through this pattern at your own pace, breathing in and out of the nose, and maybe playing with those retentions of breath. No need to lock or brace the body. Just let those holds arrive. And then move on. And after your next exhalation, let's return to our natural breath in and out. Fueling the body with new energy. Maybe our spine starts to become even longer and taller, growing out of our legs, our base. And with that, a sense of space across our chest, our back, freedom through the neck. One more big breath in, clearing breath out. Let's slowly flicker the eyes open, coming back into the space. We'll begin in our cross-legged position. You might be there already with that right shin in front. Float your arms up towards the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, begin to twist towards your right, just using the back of the left hand there, using that as leverage. You might gaze past your right shoulder or beyond. Coming back to this notion of our base being our foundation, our level of support. And then from that, our spine can grow tall, our body can reach out into space. And on your inhale, passing back through center, float the arms to the sky. Exhale, can you melt forwards any amount, dropping through your head? Just pause here for a moment, as if your sitting bones are kind of gliding back away from your head, falling forwards. Beautiful. On your next inhale, coming all the way up, you can keep your arms down. Exhale, let's just switch our cross of the legs. Arms float up, take an inhale. Exhale, twist towards your left, using your right hand just to hook there to the outer leg. Maybe you're looking over your left shoulder, beyond. Can you let your legs drop and be heavy so that we can soften through the hips? Maybe breathing into the back. And softening the jaw. Passing back through center. Take an inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, soften forwards any amount. This is your forward fold. You might shift slightly. You might feel the heaviness of your head. And on your next inhale, slowly coming up. Exhale, let's come forwards into our tabletop position, hands and knees. Let's begin to circle our right knee outwards, back and down, and continuing that a few more times, circling out, back and down. We're going for that same direction a few more times just to warm up through our right hip. You can imagine tracing the right knee through space, trying to make this as smooth and seamless as possible. And then when you're ready, you can reverse that motion going the other way, stabilizing through your left side, just starting to really push out of your shoulders as best you can. Beautiful, let that knee come down. Cat-cow, inhale, look up to the sky, open across the chest. Exhale, round through the back, push the mat away. Keep going, inhale, opening up, use the floor for your support. Exhale, round through the back. Twice more, go at your own pace. Anchor yourself within your breath. Gorgeous. Coming back through center neutral spine. Let's move our left knee out to the left, circle it back and down, and keep going with that same rotation. Imagine that you're tracing through space. We're really keeping the leg bent as it is so that we can mobilize through the hip. Keep pushing out of your arms, and then when you're ready, just reverse that circle going the other direction. Back of the neck stays long, low belly scoops to spine. Gorgeous. Pop that knee down, inhale, tuck through the toes. Exhale for your downward facing dog, lifting your hips up and back. We might need some time to pedal out through our legs here, allowing the head to drop. You can even gaze in between the feet. One more breath in. Easy breath out. On your inhale, float your right leg to the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale for scorpion. Bend the knee and open the hip as much as you can. Can you direct your right heel towards your sitting bone, your left sitting bone, as if there's some hamstring engagement intact. Push out of the hands. One more breath in. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose as you rock your weight forwards. Back to three-legged dog, extend that right leg, take a breath in. Exhale, step your right foot forwards, drop through the back knee, untuck the toes. Anjaneyasana, inhale, lifting all the way up, take your time. Exhale, just settle here for a moment, hugging that right hip back, anchoring through that right heel. One more breath in. Exhale, twist towards your right and let your gaze follow. You might stay right here, or right hand comes to your low back. Let's slightly exalt this shape. Inhale, leaning back, squeeze your left glutes. Exhale, keep the twist. That left hand is just coming all the way down to the mat. Pick up your back knee and reach your right arm up towards the sky. This is our runner's twist. Take a breath in. Exhale as you lower that right hand, swivel to the left, arriving into a wide-legged fold. We let our head drop for a moment, and we feel our inner thighs squeezing together. Start to soften into the knees. Let's roll all the way up to standing. Take your time. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, goddess pose. Swivel the toes out, bend the knees, cactus through the arms. Stay. Let the knees spiral out. One more breath in. Exhale, can you swivel towards the top of your mat, arriving into a high lunge position. Take an inhale, maybe the palms connect. Lift through the center of the chest, tiny back bend as you ground through the feet. Exhale, hands come all the way down, and we push ourselves back to a downward facing dog. Give yourself a moment here, adjusting as needed, finding length through the spine, through the backs of the legs. Knees can be soft. One more breath in. Easy breath out. Flowing forwards into your high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, pause. Power up your legs, your glutes. and push the mat away. Hug the thumbs together. One more breath in. Exhale, maybe dropping the knees as you bend through the elbows, lowering all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, baby cobra or cobra. Take an inhale, power up the glutes. Exhale, ripple back down. Scoop through belly, tabletop, breathe in. Exhale your downward facing dog, lifting your hips up and back. As you're ready, left leg to sky, take a breath in. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, we're arriving into our scorpion. As you draw that left heel towards your butt, think about leveling your shoulders. One more breath in. Exhale, tiger curl, knee to nose as you shift your weight forwards. Back to three-legged dog, left leg is lengthening, take a breath in. Exhale, step your left foot through. Slowly drop the back knee. Untuck the toes, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, give yourself a moment here. Gently plugging your left hip back and anchoring through that left heel. We grow taller, take a breath in. Exhale, spin towards your left, spreading the arms wide. You might stay, or left hand to your low back. Let's exalt. Inhale, squeezing your right glutes, opening the chest. Exhale, keep the twist. The right hand comes all the way down. Tuck the back toes, pick up the back knee, left arm to sky. This is our runner's twist. Take a breath in. Exhale as you lower the left hand, swivel to the right, arriving into a wide-legged fold. Let your head drop for a moment, inner thighs wrapping together. Then start to bend into the knees. We roll all the way up to stand. Arms reach up to the sky. Take your time, breathe in. Exhale, goddess pose. Bend the knees, cactus through the arms. Let your body be upright. One more breath in. Exhale, swivel towards the top of your mat. High lunge, reach the arms to the sky. You might connect the palms, little opening of the chest as the feet plug down. Take one more breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. Push yourself back to a downward facing dog. Take a moment. You might stay. Or rippling forwards, high plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, hold. Push the mat away. Back of the neck is long. One more inhale. Exhale, knees on or off. We lower all the way down. Untuck the toes. Baby cobra or cobra. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, rolling back down. Tabletop or plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, your downward facing dog. Shake out through the head. Pedal out through those legs. Any movement. On your inhale, let's start to lift through the heels, look forwards. Exhale, bend the knees, step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, take a breath in. Exhale, fold all the way over. Power through the feet. Let's roll all the way up to standing, unfurling the spine, reaching the arms up to the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, hands to heart center. Can you notice your weight falling down into the earth as you expand your upper body into space? We might imagine that this physical posture serves us as a metaphor. We stand proud within ourselves. We stay true to ourselves without getting swayed by external situations. One more breath in. Deep breath out. Let's test our balance for a moment. Can you pick up your right foot? Just let it dangle down. Notice how all of your weight is solid through your left heel. Can you maybe expand through the chest a little more? And of course, embrace those little shifts of weight. There'll be some wobbles. One more breath in. Exhale, lower the right foot and just change over sides. We pick up the left foot, letting it dangle down. Can you ground through that right heel? Can you lift up even more as if you are expanding out of the earth? One more breath in. You've got it. Use your vision. Exhale, lower the foot back down. Let's start our next flow. Right knee to chest. This is our stalk. Arms reach up to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, can you step your right foot back, arriving into a high lunge. You can soften the back knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, twist towards your left. Stay there, or left hand to your low back. Let's exalt. Inhale, leaning back just a fraction to open the chest. Exhale, keep the twist. Right hand comes down, left arm to the sky. This is our runner's twist. Take a breath in. Let the gaze open up. Exhale as you lower the left hand, swivel to the right. Skandasana. Can you bend into your right leg? Flex through your left toes. You can take a balance, maybe hands to heart center, grow out of your legs. Take a breath in, you are grounded, you are centered. Exhale, hands come down, come around towards a high plank position. Take a breath in. Exhale, your vinyasa, you can lower halfway or all the way. Inhale for your lift of choice, lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale, downward facing dog, you've got it. Let your head fall for a moment. Let the sitting bones rise. On your inhale, lift the heels, look forwards. Exhale, step or jump to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, take an inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold all the way over. Lifting up to stand. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. When you're ready, left knee to chest. Arms can float up, stalk pose. Take a breath in. Exhale, step the left foot back. We're in our high lunge. Soften the back knee. Take a breath in as you arrive. Exhale, twist towards your right. Stay, or right hand to your low back, we exalt. Inhale, opening the chest, maintain that twist. Exhale, keeping that twist, left hand comes down, right arm to the sky. Runner's twist, take a breath in, open the gaze. Exhale, lower the right hand, swivel towards your left, Skandasana, bend into your left leg, flex through your right toes. You might take a moment to balance. Use your legs for strength. One more breath in. Exhale, hands come down. Come around towards the top of your mat, pushing it back to a high plank. Take a breath in. There's no rush. Exhale, moving through any kind of flow. Pushing out of the mat to find length, lift. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Gorgeous. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. When you're ready, right leg to the sky, take a breath in. Exhale, bringing your right knee forwards. We set up for pigeon. So any angle of that right shin, lower your back leg down. As you arrive here, you might slightly come more upright, centering your hips, right hip back, left hip forwards, hugging our inner legs together. Maybe this is your jam. This is your area of joy, or you can drop it down, maybe finding forearms or coming all the way down onto the head. If this position doesn't feel so great, you can always find a variation where that left leg is just bent off to the side and you can fold it forwards. And breathing into the right glutes, right hip, right inner thigh. And feeling anchored by our breath. This steadiness of the posture, promoting steadiness in our mind. And on your next inhale, slowly press up onto your hands, tuck your back toes. Exhale, can you make your way back into that downward facing dog? And it's okay if the knees feel stiff, just pedal out through those legs there. Nice and easy, left leg floats to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, draw your left knee forwards, any angle of the shin as you lower into your pigeon. So remember, as you lower that right leg, you can bring your body upwards, Left hip back, right hip forwards, then a gentle squeeze and lift through the inner thighs. Otherwise, take your time to drop it forwards and melt into the shape. Maybe you can slow down your breath. You can drop through the head. You're feeling grounded as we're close to the earth, feeling centered and feeling confident. On your inhale, slowly lift all the way up onto the hands. Exhale, just roll to that outer left hip, swing your legs forwards. You might like to finish in a butterfly, folding forwards, or alternatively, you can come all the way down onto your back and just give yourself a few moments to settle at the close of your practice here. And take one more big breath in, clearing breath out. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this practice. Namaste.